Hello, JustJocktv and versus Scotland here. It's the JAnitor here with another edition of the Clean Down. Some sort of cheesy music that I'll probably get sorted out soon. Anyway, let's keep this low budget show as low budget as possible and let's just get on with the things. Right, first off, this weekend we had New York Comic Con, and if for anyone who's not slightly in the know of fighting games, for some reason Comic Con means Capcom announces a hell of a lot of stuff. I think last year at New York Comic Con they got the last 4 characters for Marvel vs Capcom 3. And we also got told about Street Fighter Cross Tekken. And this year we got news on the successor to Marvel vs Capcom 3 and some Street Fighter Cross Tekken news, so I may as well just dive right into that stuff straight away. So first of all, we got the character reveal that really did need to happen. We all knew it was going to come. No trailers or nothing. They just went, oh yeah, by the way, Rufus is in the game. Threw out a couple videos there. Everybody knew he was in the game. I know Jerry Boy's going to be happy that Rufus is in there because that boy rocks Rufus like nobody's business. And everybody else was just sort of like, oh cool, Rufus is in the game, didn't know that. But they also revealed 3 new teaser trailers, and unlike last week's 3 Capcom characters, it was 3 Street Fighter, 3 Tekken, what am I talking about? 3 Tekken characters this time. And it was your usual fare of, don't know what that crap in the background is, don't know whose leg that is, don't know who that is, so I just searched the internets and checked, and it looks like we're going to get Law and Paul and Ling Xiaoyu right now. So anybody who's into Tekken, Paul, the Bruce Lee style martial artist with the flip kicks and all the other sorts of kicks as well. Kind of looks like Street Fighter's Fei Long, but seems to be a bit more flashy. And then we've got Paul as well. Paul, another character that Rufus will no doubt mistake for Ken, and that'll be some sort of chuckle rivalry, and then you probably get some special dialogue when you put Paul and Bob in a team against a Rufus. But who knows, maybe Capcom won't think that far ahead. Hopefully they do. They seem to be, putting in all this sort of kind of stuff, but forget all that crap. Forget all that shit. That's not the real business. The real business here was the other trailer that we got, which was the mechanics trailer, and it's shown off a hell of a lot more about the game than we thought we knew. Namely, the, I'd say, controversial gem system, because people seem to be a bit, either up in arms or not up in arms about how this gem system works. Basically, we got a bit of a trailer showing that you can customise your character with these gems, and there seems to be 5 sorts of gems. There seems to be an attack, a speed, a defence, an assist, and one that boosts your combo gauge. And according to a SFxT interview, he was saying that this can lead to all sorts of different ways to play your character, so it sort of, customises your team and lets them play a little bit differently. Like, one thing he was suggesting was the combo gauge one. You could use, it'll build your meter a bit more or something, so you could use your first character, it was like a battery, then get your second character who say he's got more powerful EX moves or special moves and can just blast them out. There was also like attack, which seemed to boost an attack, but apparently there's loads of different ways for the gems to proc as well, so, like, one gem seemed to activate, one of the attack gems in the trailer seemed to activate on 5 hits, and that was confirmed by an interview as well. It seemed to proc on 5 hits, and you seem to add about 5-6% damage onto any combo, which is quite good. It's not entirely game breaking. It's like using a stronger version of a character. It's like doing a combo as Hulk and Marvel in comparison to doing a combo as, say, or just a normal combo as, say, like, who's a crap character that you can just write off anyway. Taskmaster. Sorry, Edinburgh, I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean? It's just making your character a bit more powerful. Some of the stuff we saw didn't seem too groundbreaking. Other procs seemed to be getting hit twice. Another attack one started when he got hit twice, but we never saw the effects of that one. A speed one in the demo also activated on counter hit. It was Ryu doing a cross-up Tatsumaki, which was quite nice, seeing that still in the game. If you play Ryu, I don't. But anyway, what else did we have? It was showing you that. Not too much information on what was happening with the gems yet, but as the game was also announced to come out on the 6th of March, so yeah, probably a day 2 game at Decon, and that'll be running really well, won't it? Anyway, why am I acting so snide? I'm the janitor, I'm one of the faces of the community. Oh, that's a bit arrogant. But you know what I mean, I'm just giving you the news and I should be unbiased, and I'm no disrespect to anybody, I'm just being a bit of a troll today. Anyway, what else did we get? We also got the other mechanics that Street Fighter Cross Tekken is going to have, and it's showing us what you can do with no bar. And I had to write down a list because there was actually quite a lot in the demo. Basically, it's showing you the launch button, which was activated by the 2 heavy attacks, seems to be quite powerful. It does the launch in the air, which does the tag and combo sort of stuff, but it does the launch, and that seems to beat any sort of low attack. So Ryu thinking, yeah, I got my crouching MK back that they stole from me in Street Fighter Arcade Edition. No. No, if somebody smells that, and you know, Ryu's always go for the crouching fireball, they're going to boom, launch you in the air. That's good. Also the cross rush, which is your sort of Magic Series combo, it kind of shouts to Marvel there, it's light, medium, heavy, heavy, and it's Guy's bushing combo. How is that going to work if Guy's in the game? Anyway, just thought of that there, because I think it's light punch, medium punch, heavy punch, and then heavy kick, or maybe it's light punch, medium punch, heavy punch, I don't know. It's one of the two, but anyway, we'll see how that works out. We don't even know if Guy's in the game, but if the Rufus trailer's in it and go by, Guy and Cody are probably going to be in the game. But there was a cross rush as well, which is your Magic Series combo, which causes the tag after the launch. I don't think the launch actually does, I kind of said that there, but you know, I'm just rambling on here. What else did we have for no meter? Let's see, yeah, the cross rush itself seems to do a lot of damage. Like the combo itself does quite a lot of damage, but it causes a lot of in Marvel what would be called red health, and gets greyed out health in this one, which is basically like if the character who's out switches out, they've got this sort of grey health that can recover kind of slightly, so it seems to cause a lot of grey health. So who knows how that's going to work out, but you know, we'll see how the game plays obviously, but basically that's it. What else do we have? Supercharge as well. You seem to be able to charge up your normal moves to do the super version of them. Basically the characters have also got their super arts in the game, as you'd expect from any sort of Street Fighter game post Super Turbo. But basically if your move's like a souped up version of your normal move, like Ryu's Hadouken and his Shinku Hadouken, Gale, Sonic Boom and Sonic Hurricane, you can charge those up and you can do basically the super art for free, but it's a long ass charge, so you really wouldn't do it. It kind of charges like a focus attack as well, it's got different levels. But what it seemed to show us in the demo was that you could cancel these, you could dash cancel these moves, sort of like you know, focus attack dash cancelling, or cancel it like a focus attack actually, showing you focusing it, cancelling it like a focus attack. So it was Horang, he was doing a kick, it's one of his specials, and he'd dash out of it. But there didn't seem to be any indication on how early you can dash out of the move, how much startup you have to go through and stuff, so it could be a focus attack dash cancel, and that could lead to some silly combo chains, but we don't know yet. Obviously we don't know the startup on it, how that's going to work, if you can actually do that or not. But the other thing shown is if you charge up to level 2, because it seems to have the same sort of time as a focus attack, which is quite long and easy to telegraph, but slightly longer than say someone waking up from an untechable. But basically what it seemed to show was if it hit the level 2 stage and you dashed out of it, your next attack that hit, obviously if it missed the effect was that it's counter hit. Now if you don't know about counter hits and how good they are, they usually add like sort of extra recovery frames from anybody being hit, and they sort of set you a bigger advantage if you hit with them. So there could be some sort of frame trap tactics going on here, like I don't know, this is just, you know, spitballing here, but say Ryu's medium kick, charge it up, say, in fact no, say it's a sweep or something, cancel the sweep, the guy's knocked down. The guy's knocked down, you dash back when they do their wake up move, hit them again after, charge it up, dash back, hit them. I'm just rambling on here. This is all sort of theory fighter stuff that we don't even know is going to be in the game yet, but basically there could be some sort of cool sort of tech traps and stuff like that. That could work, who knows? Anyway, what else did we have? Sorry, I'm having to consult the list here again. We got, then we got to, what was it, the one stocky bar. You seem to have a sort of escape move. It seemed to be like an EX reversal. It seemed to be a sort of move that you could mash out if you were blocking. It seems to be, you know, kind of like a burst. Costs you 1 barometer, you do an EX version of your move. Don't know if it's comboable out of or if it's just like, boom, you're away. Because it seemed to be Bob launched you away, but Sagat done his Tiger Uppercut. And that's FADC, well, that's cancelable, but we don't know if it could be super cancelable in the game. Well, it won't be super cancelable because she did. Nah. So basically, yeah, without these, I'm thinking Street Fighter 4 here and I shouldn't. Basically, what will happen is basically it's just like one of your EX moves and it just knocks them away. You know what I mean? It just sort of gets them out of your grill, gets them out of your face if they're in a sort of block string. If you're blocking, your opponent's just trying to pressure you, you can spend a meter to just get them off you. So it's essentially like a combo breaker in Mortal Kombat, but it does damage, like one of your special moves in Street Fighter. Also, what did we have? We had with the EX specials. If you're akin to Street Fighter 4, you know what EX specials are, or Street Fighter 3. Special move, do 2 buttons instead. It does a special version of the move. You go yellow, you do a little extra damage, or it has extra properties and stuff like extra advantage. So standard fare there, keeping the stuff in there. Let's see, and then with the two bars, you could get the super art, and that is essentially like your super moves, like your Shinko Udoken, Chun-Li's mega kicks that you can also go just in parry, you know, those kicks, all that sort of stuff. That's cool. That's pretty cool, putting super arts in the game. What else was there? Switch cancel as well. That seems to be switch cancelling is when you are in the middle of a move, you switch cancel, but your character's still doing the move. So say it's Ryu's Hurricane Kick, you're doing the Hurricane Kick, you do the switch cancel. So when you do the switch cancel, Ryu's still doing the Hurricane Kick, but your partner's coming in as well. So you can essentially lead on to bigger combos because your character's dashing in and hitting them while Ryu's keeping them popped up with a spinning kick. So that could be open to some crazy properties as well, we don't know. And yeah, and then it was up to 3 bars, the full super bar. You could do the cross art, which is the tag team move, so I'm guessing you have to have both partners alive for that one. But what is, well, you have to have both partners alive. If one partner dies, the game's over. Why am I being so thick today? But I'm going to keep this up because I'm keeping it real and I'm the janitor and that's what I'm doing. Anyway, cross art, yeah, so both characters do a move. Essentially, it dominates that recoverable health, it gets rid of it. That's the recoverable health I was talking about earlier. The cross art, when it hits, gets rid of it. It seems to be a move you can combo into off at once. That seems a bit strong, but obviously the game's still got time to be balanced and come out, so we don't know how that'll play yet. But cross art's your 2 characters doing their sort of special move, essentially for finishing. It seemed to hit between 30 and 40%. And then we get that thing I was talking about 2 weeks ago on the beach, the fuck it button, the was it the cross assault? That also costs 3 bars when the 2 characters come in, and you just seem to mash buttons to try and get a high-low mix-up. It still seems to be not so much a comeback mechanic, but a fuck it mechanic. It could be a comeback mechanic, but it seems easily blocked. From what I've seen, you do go into a sort of auto-block state, so you don't have to guess, you don't have to keep switching directions you're blocking, you just have to keep switching between high and low. Don't know how grabs will work in that, because you'll be in hit stun if you can do that, so obviously like Hugo Zangief going jab, 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 SPD, lol. Who knows if that'll work. But you know, play the game. Hopefully we'll get a fight club up here in Scotland soon. I don't know when that's going to go down, so don't get excited about it. I've not heard anything. Capcom doesn't tell the janitor anything. Capcom probably doesn't like the janitor because he gets salty at Marvel. But anyway, speaking of Marvel vs Capcom 3, because we've pretty much talked about Street Fighter Cross Tekken there. Yep. Marvel vs Capcom 3, we've got 2 character reveals. We've got Phoenix Wright and we've got Nova. Phoenix Wright, the character everybody was excited about, everybody wanted to see how he played, everybody wanted to see how it went down. We got to see, and I myself was fairly impressed. I was quite happy at what I saw. It was definitely a character that looks fun. He looks a bit gimmicky. Basically what he seemed to do is you have 3 modes. He has investigation mode where he picks up clues, then he has a turnabout mode where he's basically playing to get that, where he's got, once you get all 3 clues that you need to pin them on the guy here. Yeah, I know it sounds weird, but once you get all 3 clues, you go into turnabout mode where you're trying to hit that objection. Once objection hits, that's when shit's off and you're in fucking objection mode. And that's when all the shit sort of starts out, and you can basically get them into their, that's when you do your level 3 hyper combo, and it does 600,000 damage, so that kills. But the way Phoenix Wright seems to play is, he's got his usual sort of Magic Series combos. He seems to be, his attacks seem to involve picking things up, walking about, sneezing. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that, but that air move where he's doing that looks like he's fucking sneezing on someone. But basically, he seems like a fun character. Tournament viable right now, although I saw a video there earlier about him kicking some ass and beating everybody in the team in one go. I don't know. Getting that level 3 seems to be a bit of a trouble unless you've got the right assist. I mean, sure, he's got the girl who throws up the shield and he's got the dog and stuff, but it's a tough one. Phoenix Wright could be good. Jury's still out for me. But if you have any other opinions, please feel free to let me know how you feel about him, what you think. And also Nova. Nova seems to be a sort of mix between Iron Man and Super Skrull. He's got this sort of range moves like Super Skrull. He seems to be able to grab. He seems to have a charge and grab or something, picking people up. But other moves I've seen, he's got an overhead, which seems to boom, just eat people up. That'll be good. And he's got other sorts of, to be honest, I've not really looked much into Nova. I'm quite excited about him though, with the stuff I've seen. The red health sort of mechanic, and the red health sort of eating that up, kind of like Baroque in Tatsunoko vs Capcom. If you've not played that, I'd look that out, dust off your Wii, give that a little bit of play. It's quite a fun game. But Nova seems quite cool. He seems like a character that would fit well my team, filling up the role of DHC after Gamma Tsunami, because you know, he's got a big beam and it hits across screen. But we'll see. He seems like he could be a good anchor. He seems like he could be strong. But still got 2 characters left to watch out for. We've still got Frank West and we've still got Rocket Raccoon. They said Frank West is going to be is going to play similar to his Tatsunoko vs Capcom sort of style, but he's also going to be he's also going to be fitting into Marvel vs Capcom 3. So we'll see how he plays out as well. And Rocket Raccoon, everybody's saying he's going to be like Cable. Is he going to be like Cable? We don't know. Also, the single player Madness mode that has been added as DLC when the game comes out for free, because I don't know, it just seems to make it sound better if you give away free DLC, even if it's at launch. But who knows? Anyway, basically what they're saying is Heralds versus Heroes and Heralds mode, where you're essentially playing as whatever characters you want against Galactus Herald version, so they're all like Silver Surfer and shit. But basically it's a sort of, you load up your team with cards, it gives them all different stats like invisibility, extra combos onto stuff, cancelling supers into supers, all sorts of stuff like that. Basically it's just a crazy mode, customised mode. It sounds like the gem system, but it's not like the gem system, because the gem system in Street Fighter Cross Tekken to modifier characters is balanced, and Capcom seem to intend that, although tournament organisers, it's all up to them how they want to play it, it does seem like gem setups will be a viable part of the game. It'll be like your, say you're playing PvP and WoW, it'll be like your talent setups, you know. I don't think they'll add anything OP, I don't think they'll add anything too game breaking, because they want to keep it fair and balanced, because they want this mechanic to be used in tournaments, because they want to have that sort of customisable edge. So they said they'll have default gems in the thing, default gems in the game, and they'll have sort of, but you'll be able to add other gems, but we'll see. Well, obviously we don't know how that works. But anyway, back to Marvel. Heroes and Heralds seems to have sort of bent stuff, like even the parry and stuff, seems to have stuff that will be overpowered in the game. It's only really intended for single player and just intended for fun use. Anyway, I think that's me done ranting about New York Comic Con. Anyway, what else have we got on? Of course, the road to Hypespotting, round 1, venue 2, one level up in Glasgow. If you didn't catch the stream, I'll put the archives in the description. Basically, what we had was another Marvel vs Capcom 3 and another Street Fighter Arcade Edition. Saw the tournaments, watched the stream. The stream was really good, guys. You've done really well. Flick and Gav, Ian, as Rokankin doing commentary for a bit as well. All you guys that done commentary, man, you held it down. You were solid. Flick and Gav stood out. Definitely, we've got a lot better. Ian, same standard he was at SVV, which was good. Flick definitely got a hell of a lot better than he was at Control of Defeat. But don't worry, man, I'm not putting you on blast here. I was shit as well. It'll be my turn to do it next month for commentary, so I hope you all tune in to see how I do. Please, if these commentaries are anything to go by, tell me how I'm going to do. Tell me how you think I'm going to do. Please just give me some advice. But honestly, the only thing I didn't like about the commentary was not enough shout-outs to me. Like, I think the only shout out to me really was you've got to be filthy with folk like CJ. That's the only shout out I got. But guys, it's okay. Don't ask, I'm kidding. Don't shout at me. I'm not that good. Don't shout me out. But anyway, the real shout outs this week, of course, for the one level up tournament, go to Cryptic and Big Fool. Cryptic blowing everybody up at Marvel vs Capcom 3. Cryptic and Vile Styles. Man, they guys play a lot together, so the final was definitely a nail biter. You knew that they were going to bust out some extra special stuff with their characters, man. That dangerous X23 was a sick X23 play coming out of there from Cryptic. And Vile Styles impressing everybody with his Viper, I believe, yeah? I believe I saw it. And Big Fool coming third in that one. And Saber Swag coming fourth, man. Saber Swag hanging in there, man. The guy's good, man. You can't sleep on Saber Swag, because he's just coming at you, and you know, with that Wolverine and that Dormammu and that other character he plays that I just pretend I don't know, but I know because he bodied me at Control of Defeat. But let's not talk about that. But anyway, man, shoutouts to those guys for holding it down at Marvel. Shoutouts to everybody else who came along and played. Quite a lot of new blood there, quite a lot of young guys there. I was glad to hear that there was a lot more players turning out for it. Hope a lot more people turn out for Twitch as well. But we'll see. We'll see if you can make it. Of course, you can't always make them all, but as long as you stick to the one venue, coming to all of those ones, and you know, building up your rep for Hypespotting, that'll be cool. But no, for Marvel vs Capcom 3, man, you guys did solidly. All the matches were really good. The casuals with Big Fool rocking some shit with Jill and Shuma, man. Why did you not play that in the tournament? Because that was really freaking good. But what else? Then we had the Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. Big Fool coming out on top, Milligano coming second, and Iwazaru coming third. My boy Iwazaru coming over from Edinburgh, showing everybody else that, come on, Glasgow's not the only place that plays Street Fighter, man. Iwazaru coming up. Sure, he didn't win, but he came third. Definitely turned a lot of heads there, man. I mean, they were all still talking about you, man. That Ryu, anybody else who turned up, you guys, sorry if I don't catch your names, I can't name you all. It's a shame, it's a tragedy, I know. Face of the community and all that sort of stuff, I should know. But anyway, man, shout outs to you all for turning out. Shout outs to Milligano for putting on another solid display, showing he's still one of the best in Scotland, showing that he can hang with pretty much anybody else. And shout outs to Big Fool, of course. Big Fool proving that he is probably the best gen in Europe right now. Obviously not winning a European tournament, winning a Scottish tournament, but still, man, he proved it, he backed it up. He's just shown that, man, him and Milligano and others are showing that they're three of the best Street Fighter players in the country right now. And shout outs to the threes, man, for doing so well. Shout outs to Big Fool for winning AE. Pretty impressive display. But you can't count Milligano out. That was, you know, it was a solid match, and you know how it goes. Only one person's got to win it, and it just, I reckon the thing that it mainly shows here is that, you know, it's not a one-horse race. AE. It's not how everybody pictured it a couple months ago when they were all thinking, you know, there's no point playing AE. It's the same guys that win all the time. Well, it's not. You know, sure, it's always the same sort of top players, but it's not always the same guys that win. You know, these guys are all giving it their all, they're all doing their best, they're all kicking some ass, and it's absolutely great to watch. It's sick to watch. I'm glad I watched it in the stream. I'm glad you guys just played your heart out and did well, and shown that, you know, Scottish games are as good as any other games on the internet as well, and any other games you can watch. But anyway, that was the One Level Up event. Sorry for the little bit of rant there, but man, you guys, you all did excellently. And I don't mean to put anybody down if I do. I definitely didn't want to put anybody down. If you read it that way, don't read it that way, man. You've all done sick. You've all done brilliantly, and please keep playing like that. Like, I can't wait to go there next month, and I can't wait if you all turn up again. I can't wait to play you all. Can't wait to call it all on the stream, and I can't wait to see if I can get some good games in with you, because it was sick. But anyway, next week, if you can make it, we've got the Hypespotting at Twitch Gaming in Edinburgh. That's over on Nicholson Street. Please, if you can make it, go along. I'll be there helping run things. Gal will be there helping run things. You can see the Jenny that usually, you can see the beautiful girlfriend Jenny that usually does the camera work, but she can't be here because she's working, which sucks. So I've used a tripod, which is cool. Thanks for the tripod, Jenny. But you know, yeah, Ken as well. Ken will be holding it down. Gavin Ken probably running the brackets. I'll pretend to be important, but really I'll just be trying to play and get salty at Marvel again when I lose, despite me really wanting to win this one. I mean, I know I could go on a personal power rant here, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm primed to do well here. I'm primed to do something good, man. If I get a win or a first or a second in either AE or Marvel vs. Capcom 3, that's what I'm aiming for on Sunday. So please give me your support. Just, do you believe in the JAnitor? No, you believe in Mike Ross. But do you have a bit of faith in the JAnitor? That's what you need. But basically, yeah. So give me that. Yeah, basically, that's all I say. Christ. But anyway, Twitch game. I keep doing that. Twitch gaming. Edinburgh, please. If you can make it, make it. Get all there for about 12. We'll kick it off at 1. We'll see how long we can hammer through the brackets. We'll probably have a couple. We'll probably run Marvel and AE simultaneously. Blast through all AE on the PC, so you PS3 players can get your sticks and your pads on the go in there. And unfortunately, Marvel's going to be in the Xbox because there's no PC port. But we're catering for all you AE players who really want to just play on the PS3, but can't. So you get to play on the PC so everybody can play on a sort of level playing field. Was there anything else that I really need to go over? Of course, the casual sessions this week. Control Defeat on Sunday, One Level Up on Thursday, and at Twitch on Wednesday and Friday. Other things as well. Welcome to the community. The the Fighting Game Society guys over in Dundee. They put on nights on Wednesday at the Accounting House, I believe it is. Which is Witherspoon's over there in Dundee. I think it's Spoons anyway. Don't ask me. Over at the Accounting House, over at 8, they've got a table. They get a bit crowded, but they can play a lot of games. They can probably get more setups if more of you turn up. So if you're in Dundee or if you're around Dundee on Wednesdays, I'd hit that up. Or if you're a student, you can hit the unions. You'll have to hit their Facebook page to find out what unions are at on the Thursday and the Friday. It's Dundee Uni and it's Abertay Uni. It's one or the other, one of those days. Hopefully somebody will comment and correct me. But anyway, those guys, welcome to the scene. Talking to the Giant Attack guys. Hopefully talking to the Arbroath guys now. Hopefully getting a nice little scene up there on the East Coast, kind of northern a bit. glad to have you all here, whatever you play. I know you play Marvel, Tekken, anything else, guys, just please join Versus Scotland. Everybody get in. If you're watching this, you're in Scotland, you play fighting games, get on the Versus Scotland website, get on the forums, get talking to people. See if we can get these matches going on. Saberswag wants Aberdeen University versus University of Glasgow. Why the hell not? Get it going, man. I want to see that shit too. I want to commentate on that. I want to, you know, see how that can go down. I want to be that one of the events that we do. But anyway, I'm rambling on incoherently. Not much left to say except thanks very much for tuning in once again. Coming in to just close and thank you. Thank you once again for watching. I am the JAnitor, and I appreciate every single one of you that watch these videos. And please continue to watch them, share them, and keep fighting. Keep it up, and see you all on Sunday, hopefully. Thank you very much. Goodbye.